Good evening. So let's have a small real talk while we are after a busy day for us, because this season is a time for us to be really very very busy because of the year end and all the year end tasks, year end reports, and of course the audit, because of the we need to comply with the requirements of the regulations insofar as submission of the audited financials are concerned. So anyway, without being into too serious, let's discuss about anything. And of course, probably we should focus on discussing, because it's a holiday season and I'm wearing red and all that. So maybe we should discuss, for me, what love is all about, and what is my learning insofar as love is concerned. And probably I could share with you if my experiences or my learnings from love, from falling in love. So anyway, me yes, I fell in love. I don't want to divulge so many things about it. But I experienced the art, I happened to experience the happiness of falling in love. And when you fall in love, it's really something magical, and it's really something that is pure in your heart. And the good thing about love is, for me, is that it produces the best in you. It makes you inspired, it makes you happy, it makes you have the reason to go along every day. Even if times are hard, you can afford to smile, you can afford to laugh and all that. Because when you are in love, because let's start with anatomy. When you are in love, remember that you have the twinkle in your eyes, you have the rosy cheeks and all that. So there's certain degree of positivity in you, and as such, you became inspired, you became loving, you became more forgiving and all that. So that's the advantage of falling in love. So of course, it it the level of love, actually there are levels. There are shallow love, yung parang tipong crush lang, di ba? Meron naman na parang infatuation lang and all that. Pero the once you get into seriously, wherein you really feel something different, and as such, then it's really love. And when you ask me what is love all about, for me, love to me is number one, it's the most powerful feeling for me, because it can actually change a lot on you, and it can actually make you or break you. If you are not wise enough to discern, or shall I say, think before doing anything, then it can actually make you or break you. Make you in a sense that you get inspired, you get motivated, you're happy and all that. But break you as well, like for example, you were jilted, you were left, you became brokenhearted. So it's really something that is, you should really manage that feeling of love. But the problem is, maybe you're asked, di wag na lang ma-in love. Hindi naman. Kasi I always believe that falling in love is not a forced feeling. It's something that is innate in your heart, that, no one forces you to love. It's something that came from your heart. That is something that, it's a very unexplained feeling. I don't know. I hope people who have fallen in love can relate to what I'm saying, right? So, the the yun nga, there are different levels of loving, and the good thing is, yun nga, you became inspired, positive, you became dreaming, you aspire for more and all that. It produced the best in you. And then the however, there are really challenges of falling in love, because when you fall in love, then it's 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 a matter of thinking whether you'll give a whole of yourself, or just a part of it. Pero ako, ang aking talagang take dyan is that when you fell in love, ako kasi, I always, whatever I do, I always give 100% or even more. So what I'm saying is, nandun ka na rin lang, di galingan mo na. Nandun ka na rin lang, di magmahal ka na ng sobra, di ba? and you will never regret it. Ako, I always have that mantra in my heart that whenever I fall in love, when I fell in love or something, with the time that I fell in love, I gave everything, or shall I say, I shared the best in me, because you know, wala lang, siguro gano'n lang talaga yung ako when kumbaga gano'n din naman ako sa ibang mga ginagawa ko, trabaho, pagkikipagkaibigan and all that. So why not in falling in love, right? So it's really parang gang-ho feeling na talagang magmamahal ka ng todo-todo at sobra-sobra. Hindi naman ano yon, yung iba kasi ang perspective nila magtira ka naman para sa sarili mo. Hindi naman, kasi alam mo, pag nagmamahal ka is voluntary talaga on your feelings. Walang pumipigil sa'yo, di ba? So, maganda siyang maganda, kumbaga hindi ka napipilitan, and as such, you are not resenting anything. Kumbaga wala kang qualms sa dibdib mo and all that. Everything is voluntary, and it's really your own volition to really love the person, di ba? So yun, and another learning is that you should know when to paano ba? You should know uh, when and how to love more, no? So yon, kasi hindi pwedeng kumbaga hindi kasi ano, okay, ang mantra ko kasi lagi is you love every minute of the day. However, there are times kasi na mayroong right timing ang lahat. May panahon na kailangang mag-pause ka, may panahon na kailangang tumodo ka, may ganon. Hindi pwedeng hindi ka marunong mag-timing sa pagmamahal. Like for example, wrong timing ka, halimbawa busy siya sa career niya, tapos makikipaglablaban ka pa and all that. Hindi pwedeng ganun. Hindi pwedeng gano'n. Love is about sharing your life, but as well, you know where you place yourself. Where is your position? Where do you stand? You should really be shall I say, ready for everything, no? Kumbaga, for all the consequences. And the common denominator for all of this is love. It's really your conviction to stay in the love, and just to stay focused on the love of your life. So yun yung laging nasa isip ko. And well, maybe you will ask, what if it fails? Actually, when you fall in love, you should not ever think of magfi-fail ito and all that. No, you just do what you think is best, and then if it fails, then at least you did what to you is best, right? So yes, admittedly, there is parang sobrang pag-ibig. Hindi ko alam kung anong title doon pero merong ganon, yung sobrang pag-ibig na nasasakal na yung kabila. So yun din yung isa pang ano doon. You should manage your emotions so that you don't naman parang necessarily became possessive of the person that you love. You should always give him space, because he has his own interests, he has his own plans, he has his own friends and all that. So nasa ano naman yun, nasa libro ng Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, di ba? So dapat bigyan mo ng space, bigyan mo siya ng pagkakataon na makahinga naman, di ba? So and then another is men, to me men generally want to be nurtured and taken care of. Ayaw pati nila yung masyadong maarte. Ayaw nila yun. Kasi naturally, women are lunga. Ang lunga sa amin is parang masyadong clingy, masyadong malambing and all that. Maganda naman yung malambing. Kaya lang, wag naman yung sobrang parang, ganyan, bili mo akong ganyan and all that. No, please. Men are really firm individuals, and as such they just really, sometimes you have to understand their anatomy as well, that they just really want simplicity in life. They don't want complex things. They don't want, yes, they are good, they excel in everything they do. The problem is their anatomy is that they don't really want so much sugar coating and all that. No, they don't like that. They want surprises, yes. They want unexpected turn of events, but they don't want yung magulong buhay. Ayaw nila yun. Ayaw nila yun. So if you happen to fall in love with someone and you're really very serious, take away or go away from the chaos. Kumbaga, spare him of the trouble. Huwag mo siyang bubumbahin ng lahat ng problema niyo sa buhay. Kasi as much as he wants to, but he's also a person with needs, and he's also a person who wants serenity and peace. So, and as such, parang isa yun sa reason, kahit mahal ka niya, iiwanan ka talaga kasi ang daming mong dalang bagahe. So yun, which is something din na parang unfortunate because hindi mo naman matatakasan yung kung sino ka as a person. But the problem is, may mga ganun talagang occurrences na syempre may mga tao din na gusto, simple lang ang buhay. So ayaw nila yung maraming mga complications. So yun, ano pa bang sasabihin ko sa love? But then, yun lang, ang sabi sa akin lagi is you should understand what type of love you have. Because it could be a filial love or brotherly lang, or erotic love, or mahal mo lang yung kanyang yung kanyang bodily, whatever. And then the third, of course, is the agape. The agape to me is the great love kasi the agape is a love that is beyond words. Hindi mo siya ma-describe kasi it's really something unconditional, and it's really something that is no bounds, and it's really something that is really so forgiving that no matter what happens, you will really still love the person wholeheartedly. And to be honest, there are really feelings of that kind of love. Actually, tinuturo naman ng Diyos sa atin yun, yung ganung unconditional love, di ba? So anyway, nagiging love guru na ba ako? So yun lang, ang sinasabi ko lang ay, do your best, uh, bigyan mo ng panahon, maging maayos ka sa paggamit ng iyong panahon. And number 3 is, learn to be silent din. Kung ikaw ay dating daldal-daldal, etc., magkaroon ka rin ng panahon na tumahimik at makinig. And number 4 is, alisin mo lahat talaga, technically lahat. Alisin mo lahat ng selos, lahat ng greed, lahat ng pride, lahat ng paninisi, alisin mo lahat yan. Kasi love is supposed to be, will put you in a calming state, and calming state, and will put you in a very serene situation, in a very comforting situation. So, yun, I don't know if my blog matters or something. Nag-isip lang ako mag-share with you about love, but always, if you are lost, try to go to Corinthians 13 verse 1 to 14, wherein it states there that love is patient and kind, never jealous or envious, never haughty or selfish or proud, di ba? So just love the best way you could. And may mga nagmamahal pa nga na hindi alam nung kabila na minamahal niya, di ba? May mga ganung love. And ba't mo naman i-deprive yung sarili mo? Kung nagiging mabuti ka namang tao, di ba? At hindi ka naman gumagawa ng masama, di ba? So, ako sa akin, siguro I've reached my age as that probably my horizons has broadened, and as such, as long as you are within the confines or bounds of what you do, then it's okay. Kumbaga parang but of course, you should not go into illicit relationship. No, it's not that. It's just that when you feel that you are in love with a person, then go on and love, but you should know where your boundaries are as well, no? Of course, the ideal talaga is you are both, kumbaga, like for example, mga dalaga at binata, I know that. So yun yung mga but you should be very careful also with the time that you are get serious into it, and the time that you made some very remarkable decisions. You should really be serious, because there's no turning back, especially if there are already shall I say, baggage along the way, like not necessarily baggage, but matters to consider when you decide to, like for example, leave or separate, and and go on separate ways. So anyway, so just love, happy Valentine's. I will do a more detailed and mas kumbaga systematic na vlog kasi ang gulo ng vlog ko. But anyway, at least yun naman, na-share ko lang sa iyo to us what love is all about. God bless everyone, and just be loving and caring, and make good deed every day. God bless you. God is good all the time, guys. Be